You want answers?
I think I'm entitled.
You want answers?
I want the truth!
You can't handle the truth.
What's up, fishy friends? Welcome to Tim's School of Fish, and class is in session. I am excited today because we're going to take a look at the fourth of the new Rosecraft blades, fixed blades. They released 4 of them. Each of their knife designers designed a fixed blade. We have taken a look at the F1, F2, and the F3. Today, we're going to take a look at the F4, but before we take a look at this knife, don't forget the July giveaway is up and running. Make sure you go and enter now. I'm going to leave it open for a couple more weeks. Then I'm going to draw and announce a winner. I will pin the entry video to the end screen. I will also link it down in the description. But today, the Rosecraft blades F4 fixed blade. So without further ado, let's get this camera turned around and take a closer look.
Hey man, do me a favor and go ahead and hit that like button. While you're at it, go ahead and subscribe. It sure does help the channel. We sure do appreciate it a lot. Thank you very much, man.
Alright, so your Rosecraft fixed blades are going to come in this 2-piece box. On the end of the box, we've got some information about our knife. This is the Rosecraft F4 fixed blade, model number RCF for Rosecraft fixed blade 004. This one was designed by HAWKINS Rose, and like all of these Rosecraft fixed blades, you can see the designer's design language in the knife. This one reminds me a lot of the Easton, which was also designed by HAWKINS Rose. Now, I used to have an Easton, and I was going to show you to compare the two, but I recently sent out some surprise gifts to a few people, and that was one that I sent to somebody, so I don't have one to show you. But just trust me on this. This F4 fixed blade is a lot like that Easton. There are a lot of similarities, and you can really see HAWKINS design language in both of those knives. So let's take a look at this bad boy. Alright, so all of your Rosecraft blades, fixed blades, are going to come with a pancake style Kydex sheath and a tech lock. This tech lock is super simple, just a single push button and it opens, snaps closed. You can slide this little toggle switch back and forth to lock it in place, slide to unlock, push, open. You can turn this around and carry it scout carry or vertical carry. Lots of attachment points. You can attach an ulti-clip if you want, or a molly system, however you choose to customize it. This is easily customizable. Good job on the Kydex. No shake, no rattle. Your knife is in there securely. It's not going anywhere. Good push off point here. Good thumb ramp. Slides out of there with ease, and that nice loud audible click that you want with your Kydex sheet that lets you know it's in there securely. A lot of people do kind of a poor job on their Kydex, but Rosecraft did a really good job with these Kydex sheaths. So let's take a look at this. All right, so 8.75 inches overall. We've got a 4-inch blade on this one, 4.75-inch handle. Our blade here is a K-clip style blade, or a modified clip point, if you will. 1095 carbon steel on this one. I am a fan of 1095 on fixed blades. Super easy to sharpen. Takes a screaming laser sharp edge. Now, it's a carbon steel, so it's not rust proof. It's not stainless, but this one does have a black powder coating on here that's going to offer some additional corrosion resistance. So we've got a high saber flat grind sharpening choil on this one. This thing came screaming sharp right out of the box. You can see I've done some cutting and some testing with this, so it's got some schmutz on it. On the show side, we've got that interlocking RC. On the other side, we've got HAWKINS Rose Maker's Mark, that HR, and our model number RCF004, 1095 carbon steel, 3.7 millimeter blade stock, so nice beefy blade stock. We've got some jimping here We do have some forward swedging, but that swedge terminates before we get to the tip. So we have a nice, robust tip on here. So stabbing, prying, whatever, it's really going to hold up well. Nice, beefy design. We've got black linen micarta scales on here that are held on with Allen screws, so you can take it off and clean it if you need to. We've got a lanyard hole here if you like to put a lanyard on your knife. Full tang construction, obviously. We've got yellow G10 underliners that really add a pop of color and makes it look freaking awesome in my opinion. I love black and yellow together. I think it looks great. Now, when I got this one, I was worried about the handle design. Sometimes palm swells can make it a little awkward if the palm swell is not in the right place, and I was just concerned that it wouldn't be super comfortable. However, this thing indexes in my hand perfectly. Now, there's really no choke up spot, but it works for me. I've seen where some guys, their ring finger falls right on that palm swell, but I do have wider hands, so that palm swell falls right in between my middle finger and ring finger. My thumb falls perfectly on that jimping, and that jimping is aggressive enough that it's functional. I really dislike when you have jimping and it serves absolutely no purpose, but this is nice and grippy. It does not want to roll on me. We do have some contouring, but the sides of these scales are perfectly flat, and it just allows it to index in my hand perfectly. It just feels great. And even though I can't choke up, it works with the balance point of the knife. It's just a comfortable handle. And when I first saw it, I was like, yeah, that handle's not going to work for me, but it does. It works really well. It feels good in a hammer grip. Saber grip feels good. Reverse grip feels good. Your thumb falls right there. Gas station stabby grip feels really good. No hot spots, no warm spots. Everything is chamfered down nicely. Fit and finish is exceptional, just like with all Rosecraft blades knives. Perfect plunge grinds on here. They just did an outstanding job. Now, to me, this is a perfect camp knife or fishing knife. You can do some light bushcrafting with it. It wouldn't be my first choice for bushcrafting, but just a general all-purpose fixed blade, this is perfect. A lot of guys are going to cry about 1095 carbon steel and not having stainless steel. However, I use CLP, same thing I use for my firearms. When I'm done with my carbon steel knife, I just clean it up with CLP. If I'm somewhere where I don't have CLP, if I'm on a camping trip or hiking or something, I'll just wipe it off and clean it off and it'll be fine. Just put a little bit of oil on the blade, give it a nice coating, and this thing is going to last forever. I live in Florida and I have not had any problems whatsoever with my carbon steel, but that's because I take care of my stuff. So really freaking good one right here. I absolutely love it. And like I said, I think it's cool that it has HAWKINS design language all over it. That Easton had kind of a modified clip point or modified K-clip blade. This one has a very similar blade. The handle shape, while not exactly the same, you can really see that they are similar. Just an awesome knife right here. This one is available at rosecraftblades.com, and you can save 10% by using code TIMFISH. All one word, TIMFISH, at rosecraftblades.com is going to save you 10%. Guys, don't forget the July giveaway. Make sure you go and enter. Couple weeks left, and then I'm going to draw and announce a winner for that. I will pin it to the end screen. I will drop it down in the description. As always, I appreciate you for watching. Give me a thumbs up. Drop me a comment down in the comment section. Let me know if you've got this one. Let me know if you have any of the Rosecraft blades, fixed blades yet, and what you think about them. If you don't have them, guys, they are awesome. And the price is right. I promise you will not be disappointed. You'll be very happy with it. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, please consider doing so. Just click my logo right over there. That's it for this episode of Tim's School of Fish, boys and girls. Class dismissed.